What can be learned about this function from a table of values? Well, the table has to start with some x value, so let's make it show x values from -2 to 8 in increments of 1. So when x is -2, the function's value, or y, is 120. When x is -1, y is 77, and when x is 0, y is 40. 120, 77, 40. Well, this function's value is decreasing as x increases, well, at least in these three cases. I wonder if this continues. Well, it seems to, at least for a while. Oh, look at that. The function value changes from positive to negative. Well, what does that mean? Well, if the function is continuous, I guess it means the function's value must be exactly 0 for some value of x. But what value of x? I guess it must be a value between 1 and 2. So let's make the table show values of the function for x values from 1 to 2 in increments of 0.1. Well, positive to negative, so 0 must occur for some x value in between 1.3 and 1.4. So let's calculate for x from 1.3 to 1.4 in increments of 0.01. Positive to negative, so 0 must occur for some x in between 1.33 and 1.34. What is in between 1.33 and 1.34? Well, 1.333. Oh, I smell a fraction. Do you know a fraction with decimal expansion 1.3 recurring? Well, that fraction would be 1 and 1/3. So let's test that. Bingo. So according to the calculator, at least, the function's value is 0 for x equal to 1 and 1/3. But you might like to check that independently of the calculator, just to be sure. But we digress. Sidetracked again. The question posed earlier was whether or not the function's value continued to decrease as x increased. If this is not the case, then the function's value would either stop decreasing and stay the same, or maybe start increasing after it stopped decreasing. I will leave this for you to investigate. But of course, if it is the latter, it would be interesting to know the exact value of x for which the decrease stopped. Oh, and one last thing. If the function's value were to stop decreasing and start increasing, it might go from a negative value back to a positive value. And so, of course, it will be 0 for another x value. And so there's another thing for you to investigate. Go to it.